everyone and welcome back to my channel. And since summer has arrived in the UK, because I think some countries are currently in winter, so like South Africa and Australia and New Zealand, and other countries kind of along that bit. So I can only apologise that yous are in winter. Sucks to be you. And I want this summer to be special. I want some really fun ideas to help make summer easier, because it can be hard sometimes. And what do we think about when it comes to like an easier life? Hacks. Life hacks. They're the perfect little thing that's supposed to make something difficult easier. That's the whole point of a hack. And I don't know about you, but when I need my hack fix, I go to 5-Minute Crafts, because they're usually full of absolutely dreadful hacks. So we're going to be trying some hacks from their video called Best Summer Hacks for All Occasions, which was made 3 years ago and has 624,000 views. Which is honestly absolutely disgraceful. So let's see what summer hack is going to make my life easier this summer. So they've got some Vaseline and they've got it on a spoon with some food colouring. They're going to heat it up, melt it all down, give it a mix, and then they're going to pour it into a little container in different colours. Okay. Oh, and then, oh, we've got makeup. So we've got Vaseline and food colouring. I don't know whether that doesn't look good, does it? Waterproof makeup. Well, we're gonna give it a go. We're gonna have some waterproof makeup. Do we need waterproof makeup in summer? I don't really wear makeup, but I assume you would need waterproof makeup at some point for certain things. So we're gonna be doing some drugs today.
You want the marijuana? Yes?
Dollop of Vaseline, some food colouring. You know what, I'm just thinking, this isn't gonna stain my face, is it, when I put this on? Because I've got work tomorrow. I can't be going to work looking like a mess.
Are you okay?
We'll see. Actually, I'm just thinking, you know, I'm heating this up. I'm pretty sure Vaseline, it's like petroleum, isn't it? Isn't this flammable? I could swear this is flammable. I don't think this is safe to do, you know, but I'm doing it because 5-Minute Crafts told us to. I would personally advise not to do this at home, just in case. It stinks. That looks shit. That looks absolutely awful. Ew. It's got like black bits in it. Oh, the black bits come off the spoon on the bottom. The spoon's burnt. This is going well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, let's move on to a different colour. I'm going to put less on because I think I just put a bit too much on before. Do a bit of yellow. Because everyone loves yellow makeup, don't they? The thing is as well, I'm wondering whether this would be considered a hack. I suppose it is, but is everyone going to have like a little spare eyeshadow container lying around? And I don't know, I feel like hacks are supposed to be very, very simple and basic and solve a problem. I don't know whether this does. And we'll take it back to the 90s and do a lovely blue eyeshadow.
Oh my God, Becky.
Right, I'm going to put our gorgeous little makeup palette to one side for now. Let that all kind of set, and at the very end, we'll test it out and see if it's lovely waterproof makeup, which obviously we all know that it's not going to be, but still. So let's move on to another summer life hack, see what 5-Minute Crafts are up to. Okay, so we've got some friends shopping for some lovely dresses. Very nice, looking very fashionable. And one friend's loving a lollipop, and oh, what have they seen? Ah, a patch of hair that clearly, by the way, if you screenshot and look at that hair, that is not growing out of her leg. They've just stuck some loose hair to her leg, you can tell. But anyway, she's going to take this lollipop and remove the weird patch of hair that they just stuck on her leg with a lollipop, and that's a life hack.
It's not.
I'd be honestly pretty pissed off if I was that friend and my friend stole my lollipop, removed her hair with it, and then chucked it in the bin. That's my lollipop, give us it back.
Oh, you little bitch.
So I've got a gorgeous lollipop here. This is the only one I could find. I did look for one that was exactly the same as theirs, but they only sold them in like packs of 20 and they were like 30 odd pound or something. I was like, absolutely not. Right, let's get this all sticky. I do like a lollipop mind. It's a shame I'm going to stick this on my leg. I can still eat it anyway, can't I? It's only my leg. I think people get like put off by their own body. Don't know why. I was watching a little video last night while I was in bed, and this medical person managed to remove a tooth, hollow it out, and insert it into someone's eye, and then plant some sort of like eye thing in to like restore their vision. I said, oh my God, that's crazy. That's absolutely insane. And the reason for that is because the tooth, obviously it has your DNA, it has like your body and stuff, so the eye's less likely to reject it. So say you use like a bit of plastic or something, it's going to reject it, but your own tooth, your body recognises it as being a part of you, and it's just like, yeah, it's fine. Stick a tooth in your eye. Right, okay.
No, look away! Megan, no! Look away!
My gorgeous hairy legs. I've actually trimmed them recently, so they're not as bushy as they usually are. If anyone's turned on by sexy hairy legs, you are more than welcome. I've just realised I've got the slippers on too. Oh, and they're so fashionable. And ankle socks. I'm a proper trendsetter, you know. Right, let's give this a bash. I'll probably wait for it to like actually get sticky. Look how ridiculous this looks. It's just me with a lollipop stuck to my leg, wearing my slippers and stuff. Sometimes like I'll get a little glimpse of myself when I'm making videos. I'm like, what is my life? What am I doing? I think sometimes you can't think about it too much because it'll be like some sort of existential crisis. So I just try to ignore it. I don't know why I'm putting so much effort into this because I know it's stupid and it's never gonna work. Have you seen this as well? I had to buy a new cup. My orange one broke. I wanted another orange one, but they didn't sell any. I know I've got some cups on here from Luxinda. Where are they? Are they behind us? Where'd I put them? Can't move. They're somewhere. Anyway, I was going to use one of them, but I like them for sure. I don't want to ruin them. I have a habit of breaking cups. I think that's kind of dry enough. Let's see. Is this going to wax my leg? No, it's not. It just left my leg dead sticky. Did a single hair come off? I like a tiny, like one tiny, it's basically fluff. It's a little fluff that's come off. You dirty bastard. I licked the side that wasn't on my leg before anyone gets freaked out. It's my leg, my hairs. Chill. Alright, so that was a shit idea. We all knew that was going to be a shit idea though, didn't we? After my sticky leg, let's see what's next from 5 Minute Crafts. You've got a child and I'm assuming that's their mum, or supposed to be their mum. And they're playing with bubbles, but the bubbles are shit. She's like, no, get away from us. So we're going to put some water, some dish soap, and some glycerin into a bowl, some string on 2 sticks, and then you've got a big bubble thing. Alright. Doesn't look too bad, to be fair. Looks quite interesting. Hopefully it'll work. I love bubbles. Who doesn't love bubbles? So I've got a bowl of water here. I don't think they gave you any measurements or anything really, did they? I think you just eyeball it. Glycerin and some dish soap. Okay, I think that's good enough. And then we'll just take some yarn. Assume you have to make it into a circle or something. And that's the problem again with 5 Minute Crafts, is they don't give you any proper instructions. It's just like fly through it with some upbeat music and you have no idea what they've done. Okay, so we have like a big circle thing. That should work, shouldn't it? Kind of works, but not really. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I think it might be this thing. I don't think I've made this right. It's very windy today. I'll try a few more. Unfortunately, I think I'm only going to get tiny little bubbles. I'm not going to get these lovely massive ones. But never mind, I think this could work. I just don't know how to make it work. Since the weather's not very summery, I need another summer life hack to cheer us up. So what's 5 Minute Crafts got for us? So we're taking an iced lollipop mould. We're putting some gummy bears in. And then filling it up with lemonade. Yeah, put your little sticks in, put them in the freezer, and you've got a lovely gummy bear lollipop. Alright. Again, I'm not sure whether that's a hack. In fact, it's not a hack. It's not a hack at all. It's just like a frozen lollipop idea. There's no way in my life where I need a gummy bear ice lolly to solve a problem. It doesn't solve an issue. A hack is supposed to solve something. That's what I think anyway. It's a lovely summer snack, but it's not a life hack. But anyway, I was going to try it mainly because I like food.
You fat bitch.
So I already prepared it all last night. I did the lollipop mold, put in some gummy bears, put in the lemonade, put the sticks in, and then popped it in the freezer. And here's something I made earlier. A delicious snack. Right, I only want one because I'm going to keep the others and have them at another time. There we go. Thank you very much. Alright, cheers everyone. Ooh, nice. Very nice. It's a lemonade lollipop. Very cold and it's not a particularly warm day today. These would be lovely on a summer day. It's a nice little snack. Just a shame the weather's shit. It's not hot at all today. It's not cold, but it's not like nice. I feel like frozen lemonade, it doesn't have a lot of flavour. Maybe I'm just used to like loads of sugar. I'm trying to get to a gummy bear. To be fair, I bought a massive bag of gummy bears just for these lollies. Didn't need them all, so I was just stuffing my face yesterday. Oh, I got a gummy bear. The thing is, the gummy bears, they go really hard because obviously they're frozen. It doesn't have that nice, well, I don't know, they're kind of melting in my mouth. And I'll take it back, it's good. I recommend this one. Still not a hack, but it's a good idea. Let's see what 5 Minute Crafts are up to now. I find it strange as well though, in this 5 Minute Crafts video, they actually do have quite a few what I would consider like proper beach hacks and summer hacks and stuff. I'm not doing them because they all revolve around like going to the beach and like sunscreen and stuff. And like I'm not going to the beach to record, that sounds like an absolute nightmare. So we've got the 2 friends from the previous one where she stole a lollipop, which honestly, I would still be furious. We would not be friends anymore. But they decided to rekindle their friendship. And they're having a few drinks in the sunshine. Oh my god, let's rub each other down with oil.
Lesbian!
And then they go and take a sip of their drink. All the ice is gone. Oh my god. How disgusting. She's got an idea though. She's gonna dump that shit out. Nah, not interested. Putting raspberries in water with some mint and then freezing them halfway, and then you've got like a little ice thing, and you just pour your drink on top. Which like is fine, and I can imagine that's lovely, but it's not a hack. I don't think it's a hack. Just buy some ice. It doesn't resolve anything. If you had a tray of ice in your freezer, just stick some ice in your glass with your raspberries and mint and then pour your drink in it. It's a cool idea. I'm not like slagging off the idea. I've seen it many, many times before, but I just don't think it's a hack. I don't think so anyway. But regardless, I'm going to try it. So I did all the steps again last night because I'm very, very prepared. However, I forgot mint because when I was at the shop, I didn't add it onto my shopping list by accident. So obviously I didn't buy any mint. So mine's just gonna have to be raspberries. Right, now I've got mine here. Pop the glass there. I need some drink to go in it. What do I want? I'm not gonna have alcohol because I've been a bit too boozy lately. We'll have some Fanta, why not?
It was the chair.
But our raspberries have fully frozen in there. It's looking very nice, and the glass is all like icy and frosty. It reminds me a little bit of working at Pizza Hut. And they were obsessed with freezing the little like beer tanker glasses. And I'd always go get one from the freezer and there were never any there.
That's disgraceful.
Corporate would have been furious. Oh, no frosted glasses, how disgraceful. However will someone drink a cold beer without a frosted glass? Okay, cheers everyone. Well, it just tastes like a Fanta, doesn't it? I don't know what I was expecting. It's not particularly cold yet because I don't think the ice has really got to it yet. I'm having a great day today. Don't know whether you can tell. I'm not concentrating on making the video or the hacks at all. I'm just interested in eating.
Fat bastard.
It's because they're supplying me with snacks, and as soon as you do that, my attention's gone. Very nice though. Perfect little idea. Definitely not a hack. Lollipop has finished. I'm ready for another hack. So this person is just chilling, enjoying the sunshine, but her glasses have broken. We've all been there. Oh dear. I actually have been there. When I was on holiday to Gran Canaria, my sunglasses, my favourite sunglasses that I own, I broke them. I snapped them in half. So I had to buy some others at the gift shop and they were hideous. I didn't really like them very much. So to resolve our problem of broken glasses, we're just going to pull out our A4 plastic folder and start cutting some shapes from it. Oh, and just like glue it to the sticks, the little arms for your glasses, and then all of a sudden you've got some sunglasses. What, out of a plastic A4 stationery folder? Yeah, alright.
That's disgusting. What is that for?
I don't know whether that's a good alternative. In fact, I don't think it is. A better alternative to that is just not to have sunglasses. But I'm gonna give it a go to see if it is actually any good. I've got a cheap fake pair of glasses here. I'm not gonna use my good glasses, absolutely not. Surprised they even make screws this small. There's one come off, and another one. Right, now I just need to cut a fun shape out of this. What did they do? They did like a triangle one, didn't they? We'll go for triangles. And up. Okay, get the glue gun. How do we want them? Do we want them like that? Or like that? We'll have them like that. Oh, these are going to be so fancy. Everyone's going to be well jealous. I wonder who at 5 Minute Crafts thought of this idea. I feel like it takes a lot of effort to think about really shit ideas. They must have like a brainstorming room and everything. Be like, Howie, who's got the best shit idea? Come on. I need to hear your shit ideas, please. I bet that's what their boardroom looks like. Oh, you want to make a fish tank out of a toilet? Perfect. Who's gonna top that? And that wasn't a random thing that just came off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure they've made a fish tank out of a toilet before. My fancy new glasses are ready. I don't need a prescription pair of sunglasses. I don't need to spend money on my glasses. I can just do this. Ah, perfection. It blocks out the sun. In fact, it blocks out everything. You can't see a thing.
My eyes! My eyes!
Everything just looks very blurry and a bit red. It almost feels like you've got a bit of plastic folder on your face. Weirdly enough. Do you think I look mint? Do I look intimidating? I hope so. I can't see myself, but I feel like I'm given... What's that singer's name? Anastasia. I feel like I'm given a bit of Anastasia for some reason. Although, to be fair, everything is literally so blurry, so I have no idea what I look like.
A twat to me.
Do we think this is a hack? It's not a hack, is it? It's definitely not a hack. So now it's finally the moment of truth to see if... Oh, it looks awful. Our little waterproof makeup things worked. Still what? I feel like the food colouring just pooled on the top. That's just gonna be shit, this. I can already tell. Alright, well, let's see what I want to paint. I think we'll go for red for the lips, obviously. Please do not stain. Alright, let's be gorgeous. Ah, okay. It doesn't look as bad Well, it does look bad. This is going to stain. I know for a fact this is going to... Food colour and stains, doesn't it? Oh my god, I'm panicking. But they did a yellow lip, didn't they? At least I haven't done a yellow lip. I've done a nice, gorgeous red one. Oh, my makeup skills are so shit. Oh, gives a kiss. I'm just going to wash it off in here. What kind of eyeshadow? I don't want to even touch that blue. If I put blue on my eyes and it stains, I'm going to be furious. I'll do yellow for the eyes. Because I think that... No, they did red. I don't know. Did they do red or did they do yellow for eyeshadow? I can't remember. I'm not putting blue on my face just in case because I'm a bit worried that this is going to stain. But there we go. Gorgeous makeup. Oh, aren't I cute? But let's see if it's waterproof. Dunk my face in here. I don't want to pat my face because obviously it's going to smudge everything because I know this isn't going to be... It's technically going to be waterproof. I don't think it's going to move, but if I even touch it, it will. Has it stayed on? You're going to have to be the judge for me because I can't see. I haven't got my glasses and I've got water in my eye. Right, I'm going to see if this actually comes off my face because I'm really scared. It hasn't stained, that's fine. It's very easy to remove. For me, I think waterproof makeup, it's supposed to be like proper solid, isn't it? It's supposed to like be welded to your face. It's like not gonna come off at all. Whereas this obviously does. It's just not a very good idea. Now that I know it comes off, I'm gonna give myself some blue eyeshadow. I just fancy it. Oh, this is awful. That doesn't look very good, does it? No, that's not giving me 90s blue eyeshadow. I wanted like proper, you know, like light neon kind of blue. That's what I wanted. That's dreadful. No, not a good idea. Do not put food colouring on your face. It's an absolutely dreadful idea.
Oh, duh.
Anyway, I think that just about does it for us embracing summer with 5 minute crafts. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know whether you'll be trying any of these fantastic life hacks this summer.
No!
Some of these could be all year round, like these fancy glasses. You could wear these literally any season you want. Spring, summer, it's an all occasion thing. But yes, I feel sorted for summer now. Thank you very much, 5 minute crafts. Absolutely sorted. My summer is going to be so easy. I just feel less stressed now that I've got all these hacks under my belt. Anyway, I'll see you next week for another fun video. And hopefully we'll get some summer weather and then I can like, I don't know, do something summery. These raspberries still haven't defrosted, you know. It's just like a little iceberg in my drink.